So many people are still working remotely, but many companies have plans in place to bring people back to work safely. We're joined now by David Kuchera. He's the CEO of Office Space Software. Dave, welcome to IndyStyle. What are some trends that you're seeing right now?
Good morning, Randy. We're seeing companies figure out how they can bring their employees back safely. And at the same time, they're being driven by two major considerations as they embark on the new normal for the return to the workplace. The first is their real estate strategy and what are their plans for growth or potentially contraction of their real estate footprint. And the second is the level of control that they want to provide their employees as their employees and the companies themselves determine what flexible work means to them. And that's being, contributing factors to that are the industry that a company's in, the longstanding company culture of flexible work, as well as the demands of the employees. And in an environment now where talent is scarce in a lot of areas, the employee's voice and their desire for flexibility is a little bit louder than it used to be.
Yeah, okay. Hey, David, tell us about the hybrid workplace many companies are now adopting.
Yeah, so we've seen four models emerge as companies are returning to the workplace or planning their return to the workplace. The first is what we call the traditionalist model, where the workplace is going to look a lot like it did pre-pandemic, with a little bit of added flexibility, but the in-office work will be the predominant way of working. The second is the architect model, where a company has an intentional plan to reduce their real estate footprint, and they're using employee flexibility or flexible work as a method for accomplishing that and being more prescriptive with their employees about how and when they should be using the workspace.
Yeah.
The third model is the nomad model, where the employees take more control over the flexibility of their work, and the office itself is still being used in a similar manner with desks and conference rooms, but the employees are determining when and how they use those. And then the fourth one is the pioneering model, where companies are changing the workplace completely, giving their employees wide latitude over when and how they work, and turning their offices into collaboration studios and conference centers where employees are coming together in group to do group activities, but not necessarily to do their day-to-day individual work.
All right. Hey, David, are the companies ready for these changes, you think, or?
They are, and I think employees are as well, but change is constant, and we're dealing with constant pivoting of when we can return to the office and based on the local conditions.
Okay.
And so my advice to everybody is to be, as you're ready for it, but be flexible and understanding as the change is upon us and we're defining the new normal. And really to communicate, both from the employee perspective as well as from the company's perspective, David, as we're pivoting through these various changes.
If we want to get more information, where can we go?
Yeah, please go to our website at officespacesoftware.com.
David Kuchera, appreciate that. Thanks for joining us here in IndyStyle.